Look, we had real applause. What's up, everybody? Hey, guys, in the different Facebook groups. Hi, KBB family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is our Monday. This is week 2 of a 4-week challenge leading. Now, we're not even calling it a challenge. We're calling it the Culture of Progress 30-day sprint. Let me get this right. Culture of Progress 30-day sprint, and we're incorporating our KBB family. We're together every Monday. What's up, everybody? If you're brand new to this family, welcome to the greatest communities that exist on the planet. We're here, in a world that is telling us to be socially distanced. We are virtually connected, and this is how we lock arms. This is how we move forward. This is how we take uncomfortable action. This is how we create a culture of progress. Hey, everybody! I see all your chats coming in. What's up, everybody? Seeing you. I'll see every message. I'll try not to get distracted. I'm like, squirrel, let me look. Here's what we're doing. May 11th, put this on your calendar. Tony and I are doing something really, really special. We've put together, and you're going to be able to see it in the next couple days, and we'll let you know about it to make sure you don't miss out. But we're doing something that the world needs. These are unprecedented times, for sure. These are uncertain times, for sure. These are scary times, for sure. But they're also a time you can thrive. There's also a time where you can shift and be the one who ventures out, be the one who pivots, be the one that's the role model for your friends, your family, the world, from Europe, Australia, Africa, America, Canada, like from all over the world, right? We can be the leaders. We could be the role models, not meaning we're better, but we're the shining example. But we need to anchor in that foundation so we don't let this time in history pass us by. In shifting times, it's really when abundance is created, wealth is created, security is created. You get to navigate new territory where you become more bulletproof, more courageous, more confident. And that's what we're doing. So let me just share with you, if you're watching us this week, and this is week 2, it's okay if you missed last week, no worries, but you're here now. And let me just tell you what we decided to do, a 30-day culture of progress leading up to what we're doing on May 11th. It's going to absolutely blow your mind when you see the friends that Tony and I brought with us. 13 different people going to train you. 13 different people. Going to pull back the curtain on how they shifted their life, their tips, their tools, how they're doing it, strategic, not rah-rah. We're going to be whiteboard digging in teaching. Okay? And you're going to be here. And you're going to learn. But until then, let's get our mindset right. And that's why we're doing this 30-day progress, culture of progress, 30-day sprint. And here's the cool part. Not only are we doing it, not only should you do it, and unbelievable the amount of people who played full out last week. We gave a task last week, and holy crap, my team was on fire watching so many videos, seeing your comments, and every Friday, right? I'm going live on Mondays. Every Friday, we're giving away awesome prizes. And things like an iPhone, headsets, a Kindle, TRX all-in-one suspension training, body weight system, $50 Audible gift card, and so many other credible things, even tickets to our Mastermind World Summit. We're giving away those for what? To ethically bribe you to be here, to take that uncomfortable action, and to get in the right mindset. So let me pull back the curtain. I always tell you guys like it is. We're pulling back the curtain to say, May 11th is going to be pretty spectacular. We're going 5 days straight, training every single day with some of the best people on the planet, including Tony and I. You're invited. You get to come. You can join. You'll be able to join for free. But if you're not in the right mindset, you might show up and go, "Oh, it's free. I'll grab some of it," or maybe I'm a little busy. No. This is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities that's coming to learn from the best of the best before the world opens back up and everybody's too busy to do this. This is one of those things that you could have spent $10,000 on to be there, and it's free. So we want you not only pretending you paid $10,000 for it, we want you in the right mindset. So we've been going through this journey each day. And then maybe next week, I'll give away the prizes on here. So Tale, you're on here. Maybe we should just give them away on here. I know you announce it Friday, and Friday a bunch of you are going to do it. Oh, no, this is what I think that's the schedule, is you're going to do the challenge this week, and then we'll pick it. All right, we'll figure that out. I'll let Tile, she's running these groups in such an amazing way. I'll let her figure it out. But no, we're giving away a crazy amount of prizes for you to do the things that'll actually shift and move the needle in your life. They're not stuff to move the needle for us. We're not asking you to go out there and promote our brand right now. It's for you, okay? So, um, so I always love reading my homework from my amazing team. Is the summary is it's a culture of progress. The goal for each week is to give you one quick needle moving homework assignment, whatever you want to call it, and get it done and win prizes. We're giving awards for, you ready for this? The most engaged as well. The most comments on other people's posts. We get to watch all that. Technology is amazing that we can watch that. The best encouragement. Those of you helping other people in this group. Those sharing for the first time. We're rewarding all of you. Plus those who actually do the homework. That's how we build a community. If we're socially distanced, let's really virtually connect. Let's not pretend. Let's step it up and light these groups on fire so we're ready for what's next. Okay, so today, last week, your challenge, your goal, your homework was to go in the group, but more in life, is to figure out exactly where you are with honesty, right? We can't know our destination until we know our starting point. You can't have directions to where your destination if you don't know where you're beginning. And we talked about how all change starts with being honest, right? If you're disturbed with where you are, if you're scared where you are, if you don't like the current situation, or you know things are okay, but you know there's another level, we need to be honest about that, not just say, I'm blessed, everything's fine. Yes, you are blessed, but everything's not perfect. You have another level. So get disturbed with that. So we gave you an assignment to figure out exactly where you are. And those of you in my KBB family and all our family, you know I've been through this process with you a bunch of times. Doesn't matter how many times you've been through it. Doesn't matter how many times you watched it. We got to watch it over and over. I do this at least every quarter. I try to do it every month of my life because we want this journey. So if we pinpointed where we were with honesty, the next thing is where's our destination? And that's the quick little training we're going to do today that you guys have seen it. Maybe you've been through it, possibly. Do you need it? Absolutely. Because most people, I believe our subconscious defaults us. Again, there's people way smarter than me on here that understand human psychology from a different angle, a different perspective. I understand it from serving millions of people, reading every personal development and psychology book I can, I possibly could. So know that some of it's naive, not really naive in my terminology, but not naive in my depth of understanding. But here's what I believe. Most of us have a brain, a subconscious that wants to protect us and wants to avoid the potholes of life, wants to avoid things going wrong, wants to avoid being embarrassed, wants to avoid failure, wants to avoid looking like an imposter, wants to avoid your friends going, I knew that wouldn't work, or your spouse saying, I knew that wouldn't work. So if our subconscious wants to avoid all those things, it's really what we focus on while simultaneously sabotaging ourselves because we're focusing on what could go wrong rather than what could go right. And whatever we focus on, we run into. We all know that. I'm not telling you something you don't know. I'm telling you exactly what you already know. But I want to be a reminder service today. You know, I've told a lot of stories about this. You probably heard the story about my dear friend, Ethan Willis, and his story. And I might have to say it again, just as a reminder. But I love the analogy. And I read this sometime, I don't know if it was 5 years ago or 25 years ago. But I remember reading where there was a long stretch of road in a place where winter hit. There was ice and snow, and it was a little curvy, little hilly, but long stretch of road. And there was only one tree. And the tree was completely scarred up because people had hit that tree so many times. And the theory of this article, and I forget, was what happens when people are on an icy road in the north someplace and they're going down this road and there's nothing. There's just grassland, farmland, except for this one tree that was so beat up. Imagine if the tree could talk. It's like, oh my God, another idiot, another fool. He's staring at me. I don't mean this in a bad way, idiot, but the tree like, oh my God, he's staring right at me. He doesn't want to hit me. Here he comes. Yep, here he comes. Boom, you hit the tree. Because I can picture people getting on this road. It's like field, tree. It's like, oh, that tree. I'm not going to hit that tree. Oh, I'm in a bit of a slide. I can't hit that tree. Oh, boom, I hit the tree, right? And again, if the tree could talk, it's like, ugh, another one. Yeah, you could have went over there. You could have focused over there. And it's hard to train the brain because our brain wants to focus on the tree and not hitting it. When truly our best thing we could have done is go clearing, field, farmer, flat, good. I'm focusing on this. Don't even know where the tree is. And you bounce across the field. But again, our body is like, tree, don't. But how many times are we saying, oh my God, this is gonna go wrong, or my spouse is never gonna believe me, or I'm gonna fail, or I'm too old to figure out this technology, or there's too many people out there, or I'm gonna wait till the world changes. I'm gonna wait till people believe in me more. And what's that happen? No one believes in you. Your husband doesn't support you. Your friends think you're crazy, because that's what you're focused on. And then sometimes people take it one step further and said, Google, like, can being in the self-education industry fail? Oh, look, there's other people failing. How does that work out when you have a headache and it lasted 2 days and you Google brain tumor? You're like, oh my God, I have all of those symptoms. Right? It's like what we focus on. My wife used to do that when I met her. She was like self-diagnosing herself through Google, and she was freaked out all the time. Every time something would go wrong, she'd Google it. Like, babe, I think I got this. I'm like, are you going hypochondriac on me? Why don't you Google and then she'd Google the other side and be like, no, that's just a headache. Take this, do this, have this one thing, and it was a completely different story. I tell the story all the time and I know you probably heard it, but I'm going to say it again because I love it. My dear friend, Ethan Willis, father of 8, one of the best humans on the world. I love when I have such great people in my life. Also a church leader, takes a whole bunch of youth, boys and other fathers on whitewater rafting. Long story short, because you've heard it, they get there, it rained for 3 days. The rapids are a 5 out of a 5. Everybody's scared. The instructor comes out and says, don't be scared. No stress, no worry. I've been doing this for a long time. Boys, get in the raft. See this finger? It's the positive point. Just know when I point in a direction, you guys focus on nothing else except for where I point, and I promise we'll be fine. He said it's the positive point. All your focus goes towards where we want to go in the river. He said, I wasn't so good in the beginning. He goes, I used to see a tree down that fell. I didn't know it was coming. And I'd go, oh, hey boys, let's not hit the tree. And then the whole raft would look at the tree and they'd slam right into it. Or he'd say, oh, let's not hit that rock, guys. Let's avoid that rock. And he goes, what would happen? Everybody'd run into the damn rock and we'd flip over. Because I realized wherever I pointed is where we go. So I made that really short today, but a great reminder. Where we point is where we go. Where we point is where we go. And in a crazy world like we have right now, with uncertainty at all-time high, it's really easy to point at, oh God, look at that. Oh, what if it happens here? What if inflation is huge? What if the internet changes? What if that doesn't work? What if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? And we just bring more of that into our lives. So this little exercise today is to help train your brain to focus on where you can go, focus on your outcome, focus on your compelling future, focus on it even if you're an inch away from the tree and you're about to hit it. Don't look at the damn tree, look at the clearing on where you want to go. Doesn't matter if you're an inch away from the rock that could flip over the canoe. Focus on the smooth water over there and paddle your guts out to get there. Doesn't matter if people are telling you you're crazy, you feel bad. Don't focus on what could go wrong. Focus on where you can go in the knowledge industry, in any industry you're in. So today, the challenge is laying out the progress, the culture of progress, 30-day sprint. Today, your exercise, your thought process is simply this. Where do you want to go? Not where you don't want to go, where do you want to go? And I love sharing how if we just pretended it was 1 year from today, and we were looking back and it was the greatest year of your life, what would that look like? What would that look like? Start writing it down. Now, you can do this in your personal life, in your passion, intimacy with your partner. You could do it with your health. You could do it with your career. You could do it with your income. But, we're here. Let's do it. You could do it on all of them, and you should. But do it on your business. Do it on your knowledge industry or launching into the knowledge industry or the upskill industry, whatever industry you're in. Do it about business. Let's pretend it was a year from now, and it was the greatest year of your life. What's that look like? What's that look like? Are you selling 10 courses, doing 2 masterminds a month? Are you bringing in $50,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month extra? Is this a side thing attached to your current business or career? Or is it a new thing? Are you starting something completely different? Right? Again, do this with your health, your life, your love, all of it. I'm just picking ones for time's sake. Let's just pretend. Seriously, and you know what? When I'm not live, most of you will be watching this as a replay. You can, if you're watching this as a replay, take a moment and just take a moment for you. Take a moment to take a moment for you. Maybe close your eyes, go a place where no one's bugging you, shut off your phone, and just visualize. It's 1 year. When I walk in a room, how do I feel? When I look in the mirror, how do I feel? What's it look like when money hits my bank account, or I know I'm serving people at the highest level, like I'm changing people's lives. I'm living into my full potential. I'm working from home. I'm there with my kids. I'm there with my husband, my wife, my friends. I'm doing this. I'm working in coffee shops. My bank account is filling up. Like, I don't know what it is, but visualize the best year of your life. Looking backwards, because looking forward is hard sometimes. And then write it down. And whatever they are, circle them. And that's what you can use as your driving force. And here's what I'm going to encourage you to do. Sell yourself on that compelling future every single day. Because every single day, the world is out there to tell you you can't. Every single day, your subconscious wants to tell you we can't do this. Every single day, you're going to feel like an imposter. Every single day, there's going to be negative news out there. What'll drive you through is the compelling future you outlined for yourself. And then go back to the other part and focus on the compelling future. Not the things that can go wrong, not what people are going to think. You focus on that compelling future and you obsess on it every single day. That's my training for today. Go watch this again if you have to. I've done this training, I've done it in 45 minutes, but you don't need more than 45 minutes. You get it, especially if you're part of my family. You get this. So here's what your goal is today for the culture of progress and the chance to win a bunch of cool prizes. Now, I told you, commenting on other people's posts, most engaged, best encouragement, those sharing and helping other people. But this is a big one. Go live in the group this week, whatever group you're in, and share what limiting belief is holding you back, where you are now. Let's see. It says, my team did this. I'm going to give you something else. No. We're going to get rid of that one. Don't do that one. We're going to do this. Go live in the group that you're in and share one thing you know you want out of your life. One thing on where you want to go. That's the challenge, right? You could do it on anything you want. Okay, guys, if you want the spark back in your relationship, find the perfect person, get to your ideal weight, that's fine. Totally do it. But if you're doing it in business, I want you to state something. I'm going to be selling 20 courses a month, or I'm going to be impacting 100 people's lives every single month and generating $20,000 a month, and I'm going to be donating 10% of that to other people, or whatever it is you want. But go in the group and state one of those where you're going to be in a year from now. When you visualize the one that really popped into your heart, like, man, it would be awesome to be doing this. That's what I want you to share. Go share the one thing you know you want in your life, not something you don't want. And here's what I want you to share. You're going to hashtag it. Hashtag progress2. Hashtag progress2. You guys can write it in the chat. Okay? But here's what I want you to think about. I wrote this. My team gave me the notes for today, and I wrote in this morning. No apologies, no fears. When you do your video, don't think of how it could go wrong. Just pretend there's no limits, because there really isn't. So you're going to share one thing you know you want for your life, not something you don't. Hashtag it, progress, the number 2, and then write no apologies and think through. Don't apologize for what you want. Don't have any fears. Don't make up excuses. Just let it all out. You're in the greatest communities in the world, all here to support you. There will be not one person making fun like, oh, I can't believe she wants that. I can't believe he wants that. This is a group that supports each other. Guys, I appreciate you so much. That's our that's part of our Culture of Progress 30-day sprint, getting ready for the greatest event we've ever done in our entire lives, that we want you here playing full out, and it's going to truly shift the world. And how do we do that? Shift the environment, culture, and economics in our own home. I appreciate you guys so much. We will see you next week. Do the challenge. Play full out. Light up this group. Friday, some killer prizes. All right, guys. See you soon.